I got it. It's Lee Bush. You know what I'm saying? Y'all might know him as Sammie. Different name, same voice. He's checking in with us. What's going on with you, Lee Bush?
I'm good. How you doing today?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Well, first of all, you told me about the name change and what it meant and things like that. But a lot of people out there might not know. They might not follow you on your Instagram flexing this. You know what I'm saying? So let everybody know what's up with the name change from Sammie to Lee Bush and how you spelling and things.
Yeah, it's actually been in the works for like a year. It's just something I kept under wraps, myself and my team, while I was working on my last mixtape, which was entitled Insomnia. Lee is my middle name, Bush is my last name. So I just felt as though I'm growing as a man and as an artist, singer, songwriter, performer. I thought it was time to just do something fresh, something innovative from a name branding standpoint. So it's not like me putting Sammie to rest, but more so expanding the Sammie brand. But those who've been following me, Lee is my middle name, Bush is my last name, just as Sammie is my first. So it was kind of a smooth transition also.
Okay, it's almost like dropping the lil off your name, but you just kind of like drop the first name.
Yeah. When rappers grow up and they drop the lil, that's kind of congruent or cohesive to what I'm doing with the Sammie Lee Bush one.
Okay, all right. Instead of the Prince of R&B, just let them know.
Oh so, yeah. I still embody everything it takes to be the Prince of R&B, from the lyrical content that I write as well as the vocals. I pride myself on being the top 5 vocalists of my time. So that the Prince is still there. It's just Lee Bush is, and that we're behind and that we're campaigning.
That's what it is right there. Okay, so you mentioned the Insomnia project. From that to now, we didn't drop the Sammie. Now we just Lee Bush, and you got the new single Dancer, the new project out. Kind of, fill in the gaps. Let us know what's been going on with you in between that time.
Man, it's been pretty dope. I wanted to just prove to people that you don't have to flood the market with music. If you give them a quality body of work with dope visuals, you can live off that for a year or two. I'm kind of still from the old school way of doing things and just making people appreciate a body of work. So Insomnia reached over 500,000 people virally, which was amazing, and I haven't stopped doing shows since the debut of that record, or that project, should I say. The Lee Bush project, my new EP, is available on iTunes right now. It came out October 15th to be exact, and debuted in the top 10, which is dope because I'm independent. So to be in amongst of a John Legend and Tamar Braxton, TLC, etc., for those who dropped that week, it was amazing. I think a lot of people were surprised that we debuted in the top 10. So just connecting the dots, man, project to project, getting better, staying creative, staying innovative, and giving them some everlasting music they can vibe to.
That's what it is right there. Sorry, I'm so used to saying Sammie.
Oh, it's a work in progress. You can say Lee Bush, formerly known as Sammie. It's a work in progress for me too. I do terrible when I do video drop right now. I'm working on it.
It's all good, Mr. Lee Bush. On the line right now, let us know what's going on with the EP. I mean, like, you mentioned independent-wise, you know what I'm saying? Like, who is still, like, tell them the power of, because you've been on the major situation side, and now you're doing the independent thing with your old Star Camp movement label imprint and things like that. Tell them the difference, from the major to the independent.
The beauty of it is, I'll say the cons first. The thing is, it's all my money. So when you see these publications and for my styling, so I have to pay my publicist, my assistant, my security, my dancers, etc. When you go on the road, that's all out of pocket. But the beauty is when you profit from it, it's all yours. A lot of new artists, when we sign deals to majors, you're in something called a 360 deal where the label gets 20% off of everything you do. Then that's a 20% commission, more than likely, of a management fee. Now you're left with, 60% you got to pay out your team. I just like that I have the creative control to do what I want to do, talk how I want to talk, think what I want to think about. And the benefits, of course, after you sacrifice and invest in yourself, is all yours. You gross that. You know what I mean? You have to split it with anybody like that. So I think that's the pros and the cons of it. I think the blessing in disguise is that I've been Sammie to the world for 14 years. So I have a fan base that really, really eats up my music. And I appreciate that. From the grace of God and my loyalty for my fans, I'm able to go out and do shows without a booking agent, without anybody having to campaign for me. So, I think everybody needs to find out. When I say everybody, I mean artists that's coming up in the game. find out what works for you and then master that and then execute to the maximum potential. So I'm not opposed to major labels at all. I just want to make sure when I go back into a major situation, they can already see the groundwork. They already see the numbers. They already see what I'm doing, and they can just add on to the campaign.
Lee Bush, Sammie Lee Bush on the line, giving that music one-on-one. So the EP, Lee Bush, is on iTunes right now. For those who don't know, I'm going to need y'all to go get that right there.
Yeah.
Dancer is on there, but what else is on there? Like, let us know what if they haven't.
Yeah, we released the first record, Dancer, which is just a thought-provoking record. It's not your typical make a girl, go out and twerk type record. It's more so questioning the psyche of a girl. Like, what makes her so comfortable to do that night in, night out? Is it love to her? Is it the attention? Is it the lifestyle? Or is it just because she's a single parent or tuition is due, so she has to make, ends meet the best way she knows how. I released another record entitled Free Fallin', produced by Doughboy. He's one of Star Camp's own. One of the most vulnerable and honest records I've released in a long time, which is just talking about a man who falls in love first, and he's praying that the girl reciprocates the emotions in which he conveys. Passionately, and Miss Bartender. So it's a compilation of 4 records, and I think the people are going to appreciate it. And it's just real honest and innovative music, man. Like, I wasn't targeting radio per se or DJing. I didn't have to answer to A&Rs. I just went in with a free soul, free spirit, and created what I wanted to create. And the fans have been very receptive, and I'm just so grateful for the love, man, to be known professionally for 14 years and to still pique the interest of the people, man. You can't buy that. You can't buy longevity, so I'll never take that for granted.
And also working alongside your mentor, too, Troy Taylor. He definitely put you up on and groom you right.
I got to say a major thanks to my pops, my mentor, my producer, Troy Taylor. He took me under his wing 3 years ago for this moment. You know what I'm saying? This is our first project doing together and putting it out for the people. And he's just a great, you know what I'm saying? I'm allergic to mediocrity. So to meet somebody that sees the same, potential that I see in myself and by any means necessary is going to make that come into fruition, that's what I found in Troy Taylor. So I partnered with Songbook on this project, and it's been a blessing, man. You always got to have that 1-2 punch, somebody you can go in the studio with and just be free, and that chemistry can be authentic and original, and that's what I get every time I work with Troy.
True. That's what it is. Like I said, Sammie Lee Bush, Mr. Lee Bush is on the line right now. The EP is on iTunes. The music is out now, so that means you about to hit these streets, to hit these shows and things like
Indeed.
Experience.
I just got back from Arkansas. Just shut down the Spell House CAU homecoming. I got London on the way. I'm proud of that. We're taking it overseas with it early top of the year. And a few more spot dates before 2013 ends. So I'm all over the planet right now, just spreading the love and spreading the music.
That's what it is right there. I appreciate you checking in, though. You want to give, go ahead. I'm going to need, we got the Prince on the line. So can you give him the real, the real Twitter, the real websites where they can connect with you? Because, you got some people that's trying to be you. Try to catfish you a little bit. We don't want them to end up on MTV.
Socially.
Yeah.
My Instagram is Mr. Lee Bush. That's MrLeigh_BUSH. My Twitter is the same, Mr. Lee Bush. You can also check out the music at leebush.com, LEIGHBUSH. And that's pretty much it. And as well as a YouTube channel, Mr. Lee Bush. So we keep it real simple for everybody to follow me. I do reply, and I'm very active daily.
Yeah, it's been like a couple years, from last time you checked in. You say you was going to follow a sister back, and you have yet to follow me back.
You know what? I'm about to follow you. I think you just hit me on Twitter a few minutes ago. And if that is you, I'm about to follow you right back. And if not, just send me something right now, and I'm about to follow you. Make it official once and for all.
I know, right? It's been a long time. Well, I appreciate you checking in. Go ahead. This is your record off the EP. It's on iTunes. Introduce it.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Lee Bush in the building. And the next record you're about to hear is one of my singles off the Lee Bush project, available for iTunes right now. Dancer, check it out. Love y'all.